Welcome or welcome back, crocheters.
In today's tutorial, we're going to be making this easy, beginner-friendly ruffle bag. It is so cute. It's the perfect size. The main body is going to be done using the V-stitch, but the showstopper is seriously the ruffles. I actually made this white bag for one of my dear friends that's getting married. I thought she would absolutely love to bring this with her for her bachelorette party, so I cannot wait to give this to her. For the white bag, I did use the Bulky Twist yarn by Loops and Threads that's available at Michael's. I did read some of my comments in some of my previous videos, and I think some of y'all were a little hesitant to use acrylic yarn. So today I wanted to show you that you can totally use acrylic yarn for bags, and it's fine. I love how this turned out. I did carry this with me a couple of days. It has honestly held up so nicely. For this one, I did use one of the yarns from Yarn Bee at Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna have that down below. But I did want to show you that it's completely doable and you're gonna love it. And if you like beginner-friendly tutorials, just like this one, then I hope you consider subscribing, liking, and maybe even leaving a comment. It really helps out my channel and me as a creator grow. And trust me, I know you're not gonna wanna miss my next tutorial coming. It is a designer-inspired bag. I just love it. I really think that a lot of you are gonna just love it, so you don't wanna miss that. Let's go ahead and grab our supplies and let's get started.
I'm gonna be using 2 skeins of this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek yarn. I wanted to use acrylic for this video. The white one was using the Bulky Twist cotton blend that is available at Michael's, and this one is available at Hobby Lobby.
You're gonna need 4 stitch markers.
I'm gonna be using a tapestry needle and a 5.5mm hook. And you are going to need a small pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to start by making a slip knot. So I'm going to go around 2 of my fingers, cross it, and then pull with my fingers. All right, we're going to be chaining 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 29. So we should be looking like this. All right, we're going to do single crochet starting with the second chain from the hook. So we're going to skip that first chain and we're going to work into the second chain, doing a single crochet. And we're going to add a single crochet to every chain on the hook. And so now we're going to be adding a single crochet to every chain. So go ahead and finish your row and meet back up with me when we get to the end. All right, I did 28 single crochets. So now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work. And we are going to do 16 more rows. So we're going to have a total of 17 single crochet rows. And remember, your chain does not count. So go ahead and do your 16 more rows of single crochet and then meet back up with me. All right, so I have my 17 rows. Now we are going to use our stitch marker. And we are going to mark the last stitch that we did on row number 17. All right, and I'm gonna explain to you what we're gonna do first.
We are going to begin working in the round and we're going to be doing single crochets. When we start, we're going to do 16 single crochets, an increase at the corner, 28 single crochets, an increase at the corner, 16 single crochets,
an increase, and then you're going to end at 28, ending at the stitch marker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now we're going to do 2 in the corner. 1, 2. So now we're going to have 28 all the way down. Make sure you do not skip the first one. I will be putting the first single crochet in the same place as the corner stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and meet me at the end. All right, I'm at 28. Now we're going to do 2 in the corner. 1, 2, 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to do 2 in this corner. 1, 2. Right, and we're going to have 28. You should end right at your stitch marker. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and meet me at your 28th stitch. Great, so I have 28. This is my 28th. That's going to be our row number 1. Now there's going to be 3 rows, 2, 3, 4. 3 rows of single crochet, so go ahead and do 3 rows of single crochet and then meet back up with me. Right, I did my 3 rows. We're not going to need our stitch marker for a while now. We're going to slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, and we're going to do a double crochet into the same stitch. Right, and that is our V stitch. We are going to skip 2 stitches and work into the next 3rd stitch, doing a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet into that same space. Skip 2, work into the 3rd, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, skip 2 stitches. So now you're just going to repeat this whole sequence all the way around, and you're going to meet back up with me, and I'm going to show you how to join it. We're going to go up 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch it. We're going to be working into our V-stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into our V, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into our V. So we have another V, into our V. Yarn over, and we are not working into these gaps, we're going to be working into our V's only. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So you're going to do that, and you want to have 11 rows of these V stitches. So meet back up with me when you have your 11 rows of V stitches. All right, we're looking something like this, and you should have 11 rows. So let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, and I'm going to slip stitch it. Right. I'm going to go around, make a slip stitch into the V, chain 3, yarn over, do a double crochet. All right, so that is what we're going to be doing the entire thing. We're going to do 2 double crochets into our V, and we're just going to skip everything else. Right. 1, 2. So they're just inside the V, yarn over. So this is going to help us like taper the bag. So go ahead and keep doing your 2 double crochets into your V, and meet back up with me when you are finished. Right, I have made it to the end, so now I'm going to count 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch. Now I'm going to yarn over into here, and we're going to be doing half double crochets all the way around. Super duper easy, and if you need to use a stitch marker to mark your spot just in case, that's a good option. So go ahead and do your half double crochets all the way around. All right, we made it to our stitch marker. This one left, and now we are going to slip stitch it right here, yarn over, go back in that same hole. This row is very much similar, except we're going to be going around all 3 strands of the half double crochet. that we just did. So you can see there's 3 strands over here. 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and finish that and then meet back up with me. Alright, I made it to the end. Okay, so I'm going to be skipping. We're going to skip this stitch and I'm going to go straight into the stitch. And we are going to just slip stitch. And then I'm going to cut this and pull it. Okay, so that's our bag, and now we're going to make the beautiful ruffle strap. And remember, you can make any size. I'm going to make it for me. I'm very tall, so I'm going to be chaining a lot. If you're shorter, you can do a test chain and make sure you like the length of it. Alright, I am going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to chain 90. Again, you don't have to chain 90 if you're shorter. Maybe don't chain 90, maybe chain something else. I'm going to do 90. I know it works great for me, so. Okay, so I chained my length that I want. And we're actually going to turn it around and we are going to work into the back bumps, doing single crochets. So you can see, this is the braided side and this is the bumpy side. So we're going to be going into that back middle bump. And then sometimes, I'm actually going to do this right now. You can use a smaller hook and it helps you get in there. So go ahead and go all the way down and meet me when you are done with this row. All right, I made it to the end. Now I am going to chain 1, turn my work, and I'm going to do 4 more single crochet rows. But I did go back and get my regular hook, since now it's going to be so much easier.
And if it does start to curl on you a little bit, because we did use a smaller hook, you can just give it a tug, and mine just flattened right out.
So again, work your 4 single crochet rows, so you should have 5 total, and then meet back up with me.
All right, let's start our ruffles. We are going to chain 1 and we are going to do a single crochet into that first stitch, and I'm going to do a stacked double crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook onto that left post and do another single crochet through it, and then I'm going to add 2 more double crochets. But I did 3 double crochets into that stitch, and we're going to do 3 double crochets into every single stitch going all the way down. So go ahead and work your ruffle going all the way down. It's going to take a really long time, but trust me, it's worth it.
All right, I did this side. I did do 2 double crochet, but now I'm going to chain 3. And I'm going to slip stitch it right here. Now I'm going to single crochet my way over to this side. All right, so go ahead, put on a movie, put on a TV show, and work your way all the way down. All right, we're gonna do the exact same thing we did on the last side. We're gonna chain 3, slip stitch it back where we were. And now we're just going to single crochet on the side. And then now we are going to slip stitch and we're gonna fasten it off. So you wanna make sure that you have the pretty side showing for the ruffles, so make sure that big bump is on the other side. Now you're gonna position it exactly where you want it and use your stitch marker to just mark your places. I use the bottom of the bag to kind of guide me to make it even. And now I'm gonna sew it. I'm not really doing anything fancy, I'm literally just sewing it. I'm just weaving it in and out. And then you pull. That's my favorite part. And let's repeat that on the other side. You want to make sure that your strap is completely straight and it's not twirling or anything. And you're going to mark it on the other side and just sew it on as well. And now all you have to do is weave in all your tails and you're done.
I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you do like easy to follow, easy to understand tutorials like this one, then I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to keep crocheting with me, then I just know you're gonna love this video, my mini market bag. Until next time, happy crocheting!